Alrighty, and we are back. The hope of NA, it's one of the hopes of NA, are on deck. C9 versus PCE has arrived, and this should be a little bit of fun here. Fudge probably gonna be able to play up against some of his countrymen here, and C9 need to give us the last bit of confidence here before we go off into groups. Unfortunately, them failing against Detonation Focus Me a few days ago has put them in this position where they lose this best of 5, they go home. We're not expecting that, but the possibility remains. And I believe there's also some trickery to where them losing that match and then winning this best of 5 might put them into a more favorable group, but that remains to be seen as far as I'm concerned. Now, jumping into the bans here, we're sticking pretty close to the meta here. A Leona ban, actually, the biggest highlight I can see so far. Leona, the most contended pick. I'm pretty sure she's at like 100% pick ban rate at this point in the tournament. Irelia ban onto Fudge, and Perks would not be shy about taking that either. And then the Jarvan Kennen ban. So these are topside bans here. They're really trying to favor Fudge in these first two bans. Lilia going to be banned out against Babip, which is a good pick here. Babip on that Lilia was fantastic earlier in the week, yesterday during his best of 5s against their best of 5s against Red Canids. So this is actually a very good look, at least someone's paying attention on the side of Cloud9. But this has provided the Lucian to get through, and Blabber's going to get his Lee Sin, which would be a prime pick for Blabber. Sven, we have yet to see him really stand out this year as a fantastic ADC. He's consistent, he's stable, but there's nothing out of him that really speaks of something that would remind us of, say, Doggo or, say, FBI in the LCS finals. Peace going to secure themselves Misfortune. Huge pick there. Highly contentious pick. Very powerful AD carry. Babip's going to grab the Xin Zhao, which has also been a very powerful jungler. And then Tally is going to pick up the Rise. So a bit of global mobility with that Realm Warp. A good bit of team fighting with the AoE. And Vulcan going to grab the Nami. So Sven about to get pocketed here by the fish lady. The fish princess. So we should actually be looking towards Sven. This should be something that goes into their advantage. It's not really, unless they go for a Braum for Aladaric, I doubt that there's going to be much counterplay here. Sven on the Lucian's going to have too much pressure, too much enabling from Vulcan on this Nami. But Camille banned out against Fudge, and Nautilus banned against Aladaric, just to try to remove some of those engage supports that could punish Vulcan on this Nami. So I do like those. I do like those bans out of C9. And now, what is going to be their last pick for this rotation? Because the Jace is also removed, so a lot of major carries removed from Fudge's grasp here. Perk's going to be able to get his Syndra, so a nice, good long-range stun to prevent or stop the bullet time, as well as a delete button with the unleashed power. So pretty good stability here so far. Might want a little bit, definitely gonna need a bruiser, something like that. Top side, Violet gonna pick up the Gnar for Vizicachi. So they're gonna have a little bit of split foot pressure, a good ranged matchup. And with all those carries banned with Camille and Aurelia, that should really open up this Gnar to be quite safe. Can't think of what else might actually be put topside here. Ornn was played in the last series to not much success. Also, they were on a very interesting circumstances. The other engaged support is available here in the Rakan. So this could actually be pretty big. Could provide a lot of trouble for flanks, battle dances, the charm. So yeah, we'll have to see if there's going to be a lot of roaming out of Aladaric, or if they're going to try to win the lane. Now, what's the counter pick here for Fudge? They're giving him a lot of draft forces, so he gets to see the entire team piece, and he's going to go for the Wukong, which I really like here. Immobile carries, going to be able to actually have a pretty good time against Gnar, I believe. The magic damage on the passive might hurt a bit, but otherwise that stone skin is going to do him a lot of favors. And there's going to be a great just bit of engage here, and a good bit of tankiness provided, considering that Blabber is going to be on the Lee Sin, bruisery, but not really too tanky with the Lee Sin, and Vulcan's going to be a very squishy Nami. So I do appreciate how this is actually sort of played out. And I can't say either team has really got the worst or better, like the worst draft. I want to give it over to the Lucian. He's been such a power pick. He's rumored to be incredibly powerful, especially with the Nami. So kind of based on pedigree and region strength, I kind of want to, I do want to put it over to C9. They are kind of expected to win this one out, but Peace, can they play spoiler here? I think early on, also just thinking about agency, there's a lot of actually priority it's going to go over into C9's favor with the Lucian, Piercing Light, the double up, the Light Singer passive, as well as Syndra being able to probably outpush Rise as well. So this should be actually provide a lot of early game advantage and maybe even some tricky plays from Blabber. He was one of the first actually to try to do a 3-buff start to not a lot of promise, I believe, on day 2 of plans. So let's see if they're going to do anything special here. All words, nothing too special in the items so far. Electrocute on Vulcan feels a little odd. I would expect maybe Guardian or Airy. So that feels like he misselected his rune. Gonna have the phase rush on Tally. So good idea out of them there. Comet, so Perks looking for the early lane advantage. You're trying to poke Tally out. And then Conqueror for topside for both junglers as well as Fudge. Okay, so nothing too special here. Line of scrimmage start. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Mark doing a good highlight here of at least team narratives. C9 looking like the best, was kind of positioned to be the best team for the year, and got to go off to MSI, but unfortunately got stuffed by Detonation Focus Me as well as Pentanet, the other Australian representative that's gotten international time this year, but unfortunately not able to make it out. So this should actually, yeah, so this is where Peace can play, help have history repeat itself here. And Flash taken out by Sven here. The level 1 is out. That was the battle dance here, but Sven, he's ignited. He's dead. Oh my gosh, and the exhaust comes out way late there. Eladric is one that's exhausted by Nami, and not sure about that out of Sven. He should have known better for how that was going to go. I think he's just too confident on what was going to be available to them. Like level 2 wasn't even a part of it, so that just felt really weird. Really, that's not what you want. That is eek. That is not good there. Good stun there by Perks. So what happens here? They just immediately go on to him battle dance. He flashes out and just steps just a little bit too far forward. But the moment he's at half health, they're like, no, we could take this. Tapping it, and he's gonna get the flash to finish up, but Perks gonna be caught out here. So Eladric doing overtime right now across the map, and it's gonna get finished off by Babip. So first and second blood secured by Peace here, and on the back of Eladric's gameplay here, the man is he's been the reason that now Peace are actually looking really good early on in this game here. Teleport gonna be put out by Perks here, and Blabber, good CS lead over him. He's trying to go get the bot side Scuttle Crab. The top side one has yet to be taken. And Babip has yet to even actually clear the rest of his jungle. So right now, it looks like all that Blabber was skipped was his Krugs. Otherwise, it's pretty much in his favor here with at least the 7 CS. And now Sven trying to go in here, but the Relentless Pursuit's going to hurt. Now here comes the bubble. A lot more damage coming out here. And Violet's going to probably burn down there. Let's see the auto attack. And Vulcan's got secured here. Surrender flag from Sven. Alrighty. They've got fight in them. It's good to see this out of Sven and Vulcan. Last year when they had the major rebuild, they had the Niski, Blabber, and Licorice from mid to top, as well as this bot lane. They were just a dominant bot lane, just the best bot lane in North America, and we didn't really get to see that. We got to see Vulcan maintaining a good consistency, but Sven kind of falling off and actually getting replaced by King for a period of time during the summer split. So it feels really good to actually see them, yes, make the mistake early on, but also find their way back in here and fight back. So, and that's what we're gonna need to see out of them, both here to make sure that they don't get their world's dreams spoiled. Meanwhile, Peace, though, I expect them to also be putting out a great fight as well. It was against Red Canids yesterday. It was a very back and forth series. Both teams really willing to fight, and Peace eventually just finding a stomping last game on the back of just some over aggression, over misplays from Red Canids. Meanwhile, here C9 looking to match, and this is going to be a catch here. Oh, and I think Vulcan's got a problem here. The bubble's going to get dodged out by Babby. He's going to flash follow, and he's going to get the kill over to Tally. Actually, that's fantastic. That was a great follow by Babby here, and here comes the 3-man dive here. It's just Sven. Bot side here, the wave is crashing. He's going to try to clear this out here, but he's just level 3. He's going to dodge away from the battle dance, but there's 4 people bot side here. Someone needs to get some turret plates elsewhere, and that's going to be a lot of CS denied for the C9 AD carry, and he's got his exhaust available. And now Fudge going out on Vizicachi, getting some good hits here. Ooh, Fudge forcing the flash out of Vizicachi. Blabber is here. Oh, if he gets the catch. Oh, he's going to be able to get... Oh, I think he's going to be able to see it. Q connect. He's going to dodge away Vizicachi. In trouble here now. Perks has arrived as well. He's level 6. And if he gets one option here, there he goes. Doesn't even need to use the unleashed power. And now C9 take over top side. Fudge could be able to do the same to Vizicachi that they're doing to Sven. And this is looking pretty great here right now. Looking pretty good here. 800, only 800 gold lead for the Misfortune over the Lucian. And now Babip and Peace doing a good cross-map counterplayer, getting the first Drake here. And this is going to be an early one. It's 6.5 minutes. It's nice to see that we're actually going to have a pretty fast-paced game. We've had it's always between, like, and I've been sort of focusing on this. It's been a post-10-minute Dragons or a pre-10-minute Dragons, and they really dictate, like, how quickly teams are trying to move this, how quickly they're trying to win these games. Good double up there by Violet, and Aladric has arrived. So Violet's going to be safe here. Nami has also returned, and that's 2 double ups connecting. It's not what you want to see there. And here comes the damage from the Nami, the empowerment. Ebb and Flow gonna be able to try to heal him up. And here comes the play for it, and gonna be shielded up. Yeah. Good highlight there from for Mark. 2 kill lead for Violet's gonna mean yeah, Vulcan might want to get some plays elsewhere, but Babip scaring him off here. Going to be able to secure this, and oh, Sven's gonna get knocked up as well. The exhaust goes down onto Violet. That's kind of what you want here. Big damage coming out, but it's going to be held out here. The shielding doing the job. And Violet and Aladric playing this matchup very, very well. Oh, and that's going to be a critical double up. That's going to be over. Oh, and here comes the Realm Warp. Sven might have to flash out of this. The bubble's going to connect, and that might save his life there. So very good prison from Vulcan to stuff that play. Perks might be able to actually get a turret plate off of this. And Blabber going to get the cross map play to pick up the Herald.
Trading the first dragon for the return, just a little bit more delayed. Good stun there out of Perks, but no follow-up there onto Yep, Perks shadowing topside to support Blabber in case he needs to move into the river. Not the case. Just going to collect that. The question for me now is, where does Blabber want to use this Rift Herald? Do you try and snowball Fudge and put more eggs in the top carry Wukong basket?
Yep, that is the next major question here. I just kind of letting the casters talk in. Don't really have anyone else to really exchange stuff here. So there's a few major pros. I would really like actually for the Syndra to be put ahead here with the turret plates, just so that that nuke of the unleashed power is able to actually delete someone right and proper. And now Sven stepping hard forward here. I don't think they're aware of what's going on here. And here comes the calling out, but the damage exchanges is not there. Sven at half health, but while Violet and Aladric are still pretty much full health. This is looking so one-sided here on the bot side. And even the CS lead, 10 CS lead for Violet right now. So the bot difference is pretty loud and pretty straightforward right now. Yeah, multiple W's out from Aladric, going to, you know, keeps Violet shield up, and Sven they're trying to get it off the back of Sven, but it's just not doing it like it wants to do, and Water Prison's going to miss. Perk's going to take a little bit of turret damage here, but here comes the Herald. It's going to be put onto 4 of them, which is giving Violet solo time. It's a good bit of plate gold going to be put out, but it's spread across 4 of them, which is, it's a little bit of a questionable play there by C9. They're trying to stay together here. Next Dragon's going to be up in a while. This cannon wave, Sven's probably going to lose like just one minion off of it. Cannon's going to be able to catch it. So, but yeah, otherwise, yeah, this game is pretty tame right now. It's not really clear what else there really is to do here. Fudge, look like trying to go in on this, and that's going to be the trade. Blabber showing up topside here. Don't think there's much else for him to really do. Fudge trying to get the counter, get the flank angle, and he's going to put Vizichachi into it. And it's going to be right into the Cyclone. He's got flash available, but Blabber secures it with the resonating strike. Yeah, Chachi couldn't even flash it out. I guess he chose just not to flash it out here. He got sandwiched in by Blabber, by Vulcan, and it was really good play out of them. It feels like they actually they've got themselves some good synergy. Babip on the counterplay, trying to commit for this Drake, and it'll probably be gone by the time C9 makes away. They are like 4 people on the way. Teleport available for Fudge. No Cyclone available, but I think they're just going to have to give this one up here. The cross-map play, very well done here by Peace. Train their top laner for a Drake, second Drake. They're putting the pressure now onto Cloud9 to really make something happen. And the gold lead is not that significant. It's only 300 gold in favor of Cloud9. That's not a lot. That's nothing really worth mentioning.
I'm not going to get too in the weeds, but I did once try and correlate Cloud9 wins to Cloud Souls, because I felt like they got an unusually large amount of Cloud Souls in their games, and I believe that is true. Well, but I don't have the numbers. This summer in NALCS, yes, we just had an insane amount.
And we are going to have a Cloud Soul for this match, by the way. So, going to be ultimate ability haste, as well as those little speed up zones. Yeah, Fudge keeping control here. Now Blabber looking for a call here. The stun's actually going to connect here. Sonic Wave's going to get blocked by the Cannon Man, but I don't think it's going to matter here. Kill goes over to Perks. It's going to be 2 kills on him, and he's also going to be able to land their first turret kill here. And this is actually what you want. This is what I was asking for. Get the kills onto Perks, get him ahead, and now you've got a delete champion button on your mid laner. So this is actually very good plays from Cloud9. Very good gank and stun setups, like very clean like that. It reminds me of just a Nidalee Renekton combo. Oh no, here comes the flash engage. Here's Sven. No chance, no opportunity. Could not do anything with that. That was super clean there by Aladoric and Violet. Yeah. item lead there for Misfortune. Maybe I'll actually get that. And I guess I do appreciate the steel caps on the Misfortune, just so she doesn't get blown up by all the physical damage coming out of the Lucian, Lee Sin, and Wukong. But I am still a little it's interesting because it is more of a casting ADC. Gordrigger finished off by Blabber, so he's got a slight item advantage there over Babip. And now Fudge trying to actually get something done here. Only going to be able to really clear the wave with the Cyclone. And not that well. But this is where like the counterplay. So Peace are doing a really good job of splitting the map. They are playing away from Blabber. They're playing away from where the plays are happening. Sven keeping an eye on the situation, but just an eye. There's not much else really going on here. Here comes the rest of C9. Peace maybe a little bit behind the play here, still committing to it. And this is, oh boy, this is asking for danger. He's going to be able to secure it. But there goes the speed up onto Blabber. The Q's going to connect. Not going to follow that. Would be pretty dangerous for Blabber. All right, teleport in from Tally to stay ahead of it. Dragon coming up here in a minute. This is going to be the one that C9 probably are going to want to stop just to further delay Soul. And Peace not really giving too many cares if Cloud9 have taken control of that bot side river. They want the gold. They want this Herald in their hands. But now they're kind of surrounded here. Teleport coming in from Perks and Fudge. Oh, Fudge actually is going to be cloned in there. Perks coming in from topside here, but Babip trying to make the run here. Oh, Aladric's going to go in here. The Charm's only going to catch Blabber for a little bit. The bullet time getting a lot done here. Blabber at half health. The Q is not going to connect. And Peace rob that. They get a fantastic steal away. They get the Herald. They get out of it. They get out of it without really losing anything. I feel like Babip only really like threw his flash and that was it. So Herald in the hands of Babip. They've got any number of turrets to get rid of. The bot side tier 1 is the only one that's actually been taken by them under regular gameplay. So they can get rid of mid lane. They could put it top side and help even out that Gnar Wukong matchup. And now Blabber here actually going to sneak in and take this Cloud Drake. And Peace don't look like they're going to really care about this. Visicharge is going to push this wave in. Yeah. Here's the top side drop cell. Play available. This should help them finish this off here. Perks just able to be there to witness it. And trying to also prevent. Oh, and he's going to get the ultimate off. And he's going to get the slam down here. And the last Q. And that's going to be a dead jungler on the side of P. So I feel like they're playing a little bit unaware of what they're dealing with there, guys. The charge is going to be able to get off onto the turret. Now Tally. It's going to be a cannon. It's not going to be able to clear it out there as easily. And here comes the Cyclone. Blabber trying to get the connection here. He's going to get rooted up here outside of turret range. There's going to be one shot here, but Sven's going to be able to clean it up here. And now Visicharge available, but not able to get mad fast enough. He's going to Gnar Fudge, but Fudge is actually going to get killed off. And Sven is going to flash away just in time here. Oh, and the double up is going to come out of Violet. And here comes the bubble. It's going to catch on to Violet. He's going to get destroyed by Perks. Needlessly large rod. With that runic echoes. Very good, very good, very good stuff there out from Cloud9. But it's only a 2-for-2 trade. So it's a good proactive play from C9, but the rest sort of fell apart from there. Fudge got caught out underneath the turret. That's not those dives need to be cleaner than that. And then Sven also gets caught out as well, but Violet gets punished for it. So still a super tied up game here. Only really like 6,000, only like a 6K, 7K gold lead here. 700 gold lead for C9. So Fudge and Blabber ready for this, ready to go in on this. Finishes off the Q. He gets out of range of the turret, kicks away Vizicachi so he doesn't have to worry about it. And then they go back in here. Fudge going a little bit too deep here, but the turret hits are going to go off on it. And Violet arrives here to start cleaning this up here. He's trying to walk forward, sees Sven, flashes for the Q, dodges the bubble, dodges the wave, but the bubble still catches him. And yeah, Perkz avenges his AD carry and top laner, and that's a 4-1-1 Syndra. This Syndra is going to blow up whoever she decides to click R on. So top side now being contended, this red buff being contended. Perkz is also available, is going to be able to get a stun off. There comes the wave. Red buff is going to be consumed, but here comes the 5-1 Violet. He's got to get the kill on a Nami. Nami's still super squishy. That's never really going to go away. Vulcan has to be very, very careful about where he positions. Yeah, so 6-2 now on this misfortune. Violet involved on 100% of the kills right now. He is the most fed person on the side of PCE. He's gone for the Gale Force LDR combo. So he's got the mobility to try to help kite himself away from the likes of Fudge and from Blabber. But after that, there's not much else that's really looking to dive. And if Perkz is going to be able to throw his ultimate on you, you're going to have a problem here. Blabber just showing himself, trying to get them off this turret here. But that's going to be a third turret actually in the favor of PCE. And this is actually the first time I think they've taken the gold lead since the beginning of this match. So 20 minutes and 30 seconds in, Peace take the lead, at least in the gold. I think I want to actually just think about this more about who feels like they're in control or in the lead here right now. Because it's 30 CS difference with 5 kill advantage on the side of Violet. Shrelia's Reverie just picked up by Aladoric there. It still feels like Cloud9 are going to have some trouble. They need Perkz to be able to blow up, frankly, just Violet and keep Babip or Vizicachi pushed away. There's going to be the Nether Dragon in a minute's time. So probably going to be a need to go through and try to get some of that visual control. Okay. So I reset out of Cloud9. And Peace though with Prio in mid here. This is going to have to get caught by Perkz. I feel like C9 were trying to back by, get their advantages. Kraken Slayer and a completed Seraph's Embrace for Sven and Perkz respectively. So they're coming in here with probably about as much gold as they can spend. Control wards available. And although the gold may be slightly in the advantage, slightly in favor of Peace, most of that gold is on Violet, 1. And 2, I don't believe a lot of them have gotten the chance to go back and buy. So C9 also very likely in position to be able to win just this fight. And they get this fight, then we have a whole other thing. And they're going to be catching on to Babip. He's going to go down. The wave's going to get dodged. But here comes Blabber flying in here with the Resonating Striker. They're trying to get to the jungle, and I think they're going to be able to catch him. Gorgeous is going to come out and give him a little bit more time here. But here comes the calling. The stun not able to connect here. But fantastic damage from Tally with an EQ combo repeated. And now Vizicachi trying to get that Narbar up. He's going to get kicked in here, but I think they're going to look for too much. He's going to get blown up just in time. The ultimate from Violet comes out here, but Blabber once more. He's going to probably overextend here, and he's going to burn down. No, he's going to get... There's not a heal available. He gets the ebb and flow off of Vulcan and the shield from his jump, and that is going to save them Starfruit as well. So Blabber, the yeeter, the go in hard here for C9, finding these plays, delivering what should be win conditions for Peace into the arms of C9 for them to just remove that option there. Vizicachi getting a good gnar off there would have been a very good thing for Tally, for Violet to play into, but they just don't let it happen. All right, 9-stack the seal onto Perkz. He is playing confident Perkz here. That's what we want to see here. 5-1-1. He's got 9 stacks on that Magi Soul Stealer right now. And this should work out pretty well here. Vizicachi has actually picked up Anathema's Chains, and I imagine he's going to buy that specifically over to Perkz so that he cannot be assassinated when he's a little gnar. And the shields from Aladoric on this Rakan feel like they're just really negating what Sven can do, what kind of damage output and sort of pressure that Sven should be able to provide. Let's see here. Level differences, nothing too drastic. 2-level lead over for Blabber. He's got a good 30 CS lead, 30-40 CS lead over Babbitt. So that might just do it. So here it goes. C9 looking for the fight here. Fudge is ready to go in here. Gets the knock up onto Babbitt, but Blabber just chases him all the way through. And Blabber and Fudge really acting like the Bash Bros in this. Everfrost come out here. E and the Q combo, just major damage there. And once that Q connects, he flashes on the other side. They blow him up immediately. The bullet time doesn't really catch much, and neither does the charm. It's really surprising Blabber survived that. Like, yeah, I was waiting for that. Yep, he's overreached. And here comes the wave. Gonna zone them out here. But here comes the teleport as well here. I think it's going to be Fudge's teleport here. Oh, Perks looking for his target here. And now Ladder looking really low here. Blabber trying to chase him down. He's going to be able to get the ward hop to get the finish off here. But Violet going to be beaten up by the Brash. He's going to kill Blabber back and get some shutdown gold. But I don't think that's really going to matter here. Going to be able to go in, get the Q off. Babbitt going to be able to outrange this. And Fudge taking a lot of damage. But he's going to be able to grab it. And then he finds Vizichachi. He's going to get a double kill here. The Monkey General, the Monkey King is here to stay. And that is an ace for C9. And I'd like to think with Vulcan, the ebb and flow, and with Fudge at a decent amount of health, they may be able to actually tank this up and take this Baron here. The Kraken Slayer on Sven going to be able to do a lot of work here. Fudge, there we go. That's what we need. Just need a little more tanks. Don't need Vulcan going down to Baron. That would be a little embarrassing. And a teleport out from Tally. He fancies his chances. Oh, he's going to be able to get the jump on to Vulcan, but that's going to be a 1-for-1. He's going to get a second one here. He's going to be running away here, and Fudge going to be able to actually get the counter kill. But that is a fantastic save there. Baron does not go down. So Tally, that was super worth. That was super worth for his team to just, stops C9 from grabbing the Baron and blowing this game wide open. The game's only 2K, is only a 2K difference right now. So it's still pretty close. Perks, good block there. The wave comes out from Nami. Blabber goes in there, but here comes the Cyclone. Massive damage here, just kind of really leaving a Ladder really unhappy about his situation there. And then they find Violet after a bunch of AoE chunking him down. Yeah. The unfortunate thing for Violet is that on this misfortune, you're going to have a rough time because Fudge has probably got a stick with your name on it. And now Vizichachi caught on the middle. Is going to none them into the wall, but he is not going to live to see another minute of this game here. 45-second death timers now. It's going to be a lot of time for C9 to get control of this map and probably even try for Baron again. Oh, sees the comet go out, but does not track where Aladaric is. Sven, oh, he's going to have to run here. And now Tali going to be able to get the auto attack off here. The realm warp coming through here. Ebb and flow for Vulcan. He's trying to run away here. And Sven also died as well. So this is Peace happily fighting back here. Happy to take these brawls, take these duels, and they're ready for it. Tally putting out insane damage, stepping straight up that fantastic Baron play. And now 20 seconds till Cloud Drake. Peace ready to actually take this out and put themselves onto Soul Point here. And there's 16, 15 seconds till Sven is even spawned at the fountain here. Peace should be able to grab this Cloud Drake without much issue. The mid prio is going to be in Perks' favor here, but Vizichachi can remedy some of that. Yep, and there is going to go Baron there, secured by Tally. Okay. Yeah, Tally 3-4-3 right now. 8-3 on Violet here. So this is still very contentious here. 2K gold lead for C9 right now, and really trying to see where they're going to play here. Top side is in their control right now. Fudge is split pushing on the bot side of the map. He's got his teleport ready, and I think C9 trying to set a trap here. Control room from a ladder going to protect it, but it's going to cost them a turret here, and that's going to start to even out this turret exchange here. And frankly, even with 4 turrets and 3 drakes, there's still a good amount of gold difference here. 6 kills for Fudge. He's gone nuclear. He's going to be able to assassinate any squishy he gets his hands on. His Cyclone is going to put teams in the gutter. There's not too much peel for it. Tally with his root. A ladder can charm him and knock him up to try to like jump away and battle dance away. And Babbitt may be able to actually just be able to push him away a bit, but there's kind of a free world here for Fudge to try to find his way and get a Cyclone off, clone out of any counter issue, and then Cyclone again. Oh, Violet stepping up a little bit too far here, but he's going to get major damage onto Sven, and Sven's going to have to run away here. Babbitt going a little bit too far there. The Realm Warp coming through. Blabber going gold, but I think he's going to be caught out here. He's going to be able to safeguard away. Oh, and Babbitt going to be caught out here. Sven trying to get the finish out, but the Culling's going to do it, and Fudge knocked in half, but that's going to be a 1 for none. Perks stepping forward here. He's still got the Unleashed Power here. If he can get the connection onto anyone there, Vizicachi about to go Gnar mode, but anyone is Perks' target at this time. He's got 15 stacks on this Soul Stealer. He's got his Void Staff, so he does not care about any MR. Merc Treads as well, so he's doing true damage with his build right now. He's got a very good build for Symmetra, or for Syndra, sorry. And now Bubble up here. Vizicachi gonna get traded out here. They don't think they're gonna be able to kill him, but they're gonna be able to put a lot of damage out on him. Unleash Power from Perks is gonna put Chachi down to like a quarter health. So they kind of have an idea of what that's doing here. And the Anathema's Chain's being reapplied. Oh, Sven trying to get the damage out here, but the trade out is just too much in the favor of Violet. And then good gold, good stopwatch here from Blabber to save his own life. Safeguards away, Vulcan holding the angle for him. And then Sven, seeing this opportunity, dodges the wind, becomes lightning. Yeah. He's just caught through and through. And now 3,000 gold lead for C9. But Cloud Soul coming up in a minute and a half here. So they've got to figure out to make a few more plays here. Third turret goes down. So that's all outer turrets down in C9's favor on the side of Peace. 4 turrets down. So still mid tier 2 and bot tier 2. But that is kind of what you want. You want Violet to be able to kind of stand freely and to put out his ultimate, put out the bullet time. But I just don't think that they're going to give that to him. There's too many sort of there's a lot of flanking options, and Fudge is doing nothing but trying to find those angles to get in, get on the back line, and prevent Violet from doing anything that he wants to do. And at that point, it's down to like Tally to do a lot of the carrying. Wave gonna be caught there by Blabber. 60 CS lead now over Babbitt, and he's got to kill up over him. Blabber's getting a lot done in this game here. A lot of farm advantage. He's already got 3 items. He's already got his Guardian Angel. We're at 32 minutes here, and all Babbitt's been able to get is a he's got 2 items in his steel caps, but he just has a no magic mantle on him, and 3 items for Fudge top side. So he's got 1 over his, and here comes the engage here. Babbitt gonna get knocked up here. They gotta get inside that circle if they want to damage him for the Crescent Guard here, but now they're fighting on different sides here. The bullet time putting out cover fire, but Aladric's gonna go in here to try to play defense, and Fudge is gonna go in. He's gonna find a huge triple man knockup, Nard into the wall here by Vizicachi, trying to play peel, but Tally's gonna get caught out as well here, and this is gonna be, it's almost a clean ace here. Violet's gonna be able to escape there through the jungle. And are they going for it? I think they're going to go for at least an inhib right now. Cloud Drake is up here. They can secure this, get themselves their 3rd Drake. But these timers are pretty longer. Tally with a 40-second death timer, 35 on Vizicachi. They might be able to actually win this one out here. Violet with nothing but his basic spells and auto attacks to try to actually hold this. And yeah, off of that fight, they're going to call it. They're going to win this right here. Aladrix arrived here, no charm available, but they're going to try to get the knock. Going to knock up, but Nexus exposed. Cloud9 don't need anything. They don't need soul. They don't need Baron. They're going to take this first game.